Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. It's been a while and I'm glad you're back. Today we are using the Canon M50 with the 35mm F1.7 manual lens from Newer. I just bought it today and it just arrived. And we've also got on a bunch of step-up rings a Tiffin Black Pro Mist 1/8 filter, just to soften those highlights and add a bit of haze, as you can see in these clips. Yeah, I hope you really enjoy the video. It's a really unique setup. It looks quite funky, but I'm glad to be using it, so I hope you guys enjoy the video. But I thought I'd just head out on a day after school and get some quick photos and edit them and see how it goes. That's a really nice photo right there. That's beautiful. The composition on that one. I might go a little bit further back just to fit the whole house in as well, even a little bit more, and then after that we can crop the image as well if we need it. Beautiful. It's a nice one there. So when you're taking photos, you always want to be looking for leading lines, and this is a bit of a weird composition, but as you can see in the photo, we've got some nice leading lines of the Pacific road lines and the general curvature of the road. Another beautiful house. So when you're also taking photos, you want to think at the current time, how can you make this photo look better? And I've placed these bushes, you can't really see it, I apologize. I've placed these bushes in front of the house, creating a foreground element, blocking out some of the negative space. It's still alright. It's a bit hard to get a nice stand back a bit to get the rest of the palm tree in. Probably the hardest thing about this lens would be the manual focus. Another beautiful house we have here. We could go for another landscape. I'm really happy I got this Pro Mist filter on, because I'm sure I'll take a photo without it. You can see on the highlights on the left side of the building are really blooming because of this filter, and that's exactly what it's designed for. And it just overall softens the image up as well. Find a cool composition for this. And I've specifically come this way in our little adventure because there's a lovely magnolia tree right at the top of this hill. So I will most likely do a further in-depth video on this, but for current sakes, I just thought I'd test out the beautiful lens. But it is quite a lovely lens, as you can see right there. Manual lens. There's the underneath. Lovely. I'm going to try my best to hopefully get a model in town and use specifically these lenses, or put a Promus filter on top of it, because I've run into a really hard issue in my photography journey where you can always de-sharpen a photo in post, but it's not as general or as genuine when you're out in the streets, for example. So just having this filter over it, I might invest in buying the 1/4 in the future as well, but I feel like that's a little bit strong. Like, this is such a beautiful photo. Get some close-ups, I'm sure the owner doesn't mind. Pretty sure our tree we're meant to be looking at's down here. Sorry, you can probably barely see the camera half the time. I really like it how the blur to the lens as well. This will look nice in the photo because the blur to the lens as well. The blur is very roundish, and usually get that in the old vintage lenses and it's nice to see they've incorporated into this as well. It's a bit of a weird composition, but it turned out not too bad. And here's our tree. I must have missed it by a week. I'll put a photo up on the screen right now of what it looked like, and it was just crazy with flowers all over the tree, but it seems that it's lost its flowers. There's one right across the road on the right behind that tree there as well. But this whole tree right here full of flowers. It was crazy. About a 6-year-old tree. Oh, he's doing the ewie. I would find this lens would be very interesting to use on specifically some sort of model or something on the lines of that, just because of the sheer like just because of the sheer feel of a manual lens. Like, you don't really know how it feels until you use one, and then with the Pro Mist black filter as well, it adds an extra depth of just softness to the image, creating a very non-digital feel to the images. Really happy with those. the more you get to use the lens, the more you understand the feel of it. But coming in at 35mm, it's just such a great lens for general landscape and similar aspects of that. Here in Australia, we're just coming into springtime, just coming out of winter, and we've had quite a large amount of water. See if we can capture this car. Didn't go too bad. Got some alright ones. This lens isn't the best for any type of fast